Almost all of us have taken advantage of proxy attendance in either school or college. But did you know that even in the case of voting, you can ask someone else to vote for you? Did you know that some people can cast their vote via post? If you did, that's amazing. But if you didn't, then this video will help you understand the concept of proxy voting and postal ballot. There are three ways to cast a vote. Number 1, in person. Number 2, via post. And number 3, through proxy. So let's understand proxy voting. In this process, a registered elector can delegate a representative to vote on their behalf. But not everyone can avail this service. Only classified service voters in the army or paramilitary forces can vote through proxy. The in-person voting procedure for the representative is almost the same with one significant change. The indelible ink is applied on the middle finger so that the index finger is free to be marked when the proxy voter goes to cast their own vote. On the other hand, postal ballot involves votes being sent through post. This service is reserved for 6 categories of voters. Service voters. These are the people working in the army, state police personnel who are working outside the state, and people who are employed by the government of India and are working abroad. For example, embassy staff. Notified voters. These are the people specially selected by the Election Commission in consultation with the government. Voters deputed in the election duty away from their constituency. Voters subjected to preventive detention. Special voters. These are people holding important offices such as the President of India, Vice President of India, and Governor of States. And wives of special and service voters. The returning officer for the constituency is responsible to dispatch these voting ballot papers to these voters so that they can return them in time for counting. Thanks to technology, people can now download blank postal ballots, fill their preferences, and send them back to the election official. While postal ballots have been well in place, proxy voting, on the other hand, has been a matter of contention over the years. The practice of proxy voting has been criticized, citing trust deficiency. There's no way to guarantee whether these proxy voters will end up voting for the people you want them to vote. And when it comes to the biggest democratic election in the world, you would definitely not want to take any risk.